he might bring it back. We're holding the clock, but he doesn't know that. Norm doesn't know that, so we might be coming back soon. That's fine.
Yeah, right here. We're good. So we can talk while they're doing this, so.
That's correct. I believe the live stream is treated to our witty discourse.
Oh, of course.
We're still live on the live stream, and we've got for those of you watching on the live stream. Are you streaming now? You don't have to. No. I mean, are you or are you not?
I am.
No, just take it. Yeah, keep it high. So for those of you watching on the live stream, we do have a presentation here going on in the center of the gym. So we'll just pause for a moment, and so you can kind of listen and watch. And for those of you on the radio, we're gonna
We're back. We're listening to a little presentation right now.
Okay. It could be that we're not talking that much, so that could be why. We're just gonna again, we are live on the radio at 98.7 The Coast. We're kind of talking in hushed tones because we have a presentation going on the court.
Correct.
And
for a young lady who lost her battle, is very good. It's called for the human athlete, Morgan. But this just be a very, very good game today. We have to appreciate, this is what I mean by things that are local and our local sponsors that do this kind of thing to allow people to know, what goes on within the community.
There's no question about it.
And the people, like I say, a lot of families and parents that are here doing this, from the Crest Savings Banks, the proud sponsors of the Lucky Bones, the Craig family that does a lot, Hemingways that are there. Also, we have Sturdy Banking that's there. We have the home Primos that is the player of the game. That was Mackie Bonner from the last game. That was right there in the end of the North Wildwood. Proud supporters of high school sports that would like to wish everybody the best of luck in the game. We're looking at Cleanse White Pools there in Rio Grande. Michelle, how you doing, girl? Sandalwood Indian Restaurant, Cape County's own fine in time. No, excuse me, Indian Restaurant. I do like Indian, Chris. I got to tell you that right now. Okay.
You like you some curry?
I'm telling you.
You're okay with the curry?
I might get not too much, but we do like that right there. I'm saying. It's North Wildwood Recreation Department, does a great job keeping the youth, everybody engaged in what's going on here. Stover's Edwards and Company, proud sponsors of the athletes here. Best of luck in the season. Does a lot of jewelry stylists, especially when you're going to the prom or any kind of special event. They're located over in the ShopRite Plaza over there to a heck of a, for haircuts and things like that. There is at a funeral home there. Take great pride in what they do too. Michael's Fabric Care. They're located there on the boulevard. Learn more about the michaelsfabriccare.com, Lower Township Community Coalition, and Brent's Auto Care and Lower Township Chamber of Commerce. But we're getting ready to unveil a few things that are going through here. Pretty good. So it was a good thing. It's a nice presentation that we did too right there. Very nice presentation that they just did for this young lady and everything else. And it's all about community within our area here, Chris. And as we get ready to get back to the game, we have about 4 minutes until we get back into the game.
And that's why we have such a local, such appreciation for those sponsors who do participate and do help us bring you folks out on the listening on the radio or watching our live stream, help us bring these broadcasts because, again, as Victor said, that's what ties the community together. This local aspect, the people that you know and work with every day, the people that you go to school with, the people that you see on the street, they're all part of this community, and it's just so important that we all take part in it together. And you just saw a great example of it right there.
Oh, definitely that. You know, we're appreciative of all of our business owners and the people that do support us, and the ones, you know, if you really stop and just take notice of what's happening and what's going on within our community, I find that you become more and more engaged, you know, in what's happening. Yes, you know, we're a seashore town, but you know what? We're also a community, you know, of families and things of that nature there. So we're just thankful for everything that we do have. And we're thankful for the people that are in our community that contribute to the community.
Now, as we watch the girls do their warm-ups before we begin the second game of our doubleheader here, and again, we're bringing you Wildwood visiting at Lower for some girls basketball action. We had an incredible, awesome first game with the boys.
Oh, yeah, overtime, baby.
Overtime, baby. It was close down to the wire. Both teams played their hearts out. And we were able to come up with a Primo's player of the game.
Yep.
And you want to tell us who that is, Victor?
And that was Mackie Bonner. You know, he did a great job. I have to give credit where credit's due. He did have a nice left hand, and he really was probably the driving force with Lower in this particular game, because every time they needed a play or a shot, he was the one who did come up with that. And that speaks a lot. A heck of a lot.
So Mackie you got a T-shirt, a nice Coast T-shirt, and also a $25 gift certificate for Primo's Hoagies.
Yeah, and, hey, listen, I'm quite sure as a kid he'll be using that.
Yeah, thinking about Mackie, we were talking about the importance of tempo and playing smoothly and not at a hectic pace. You could see him in the second half there, you know, motion to his teammates to, you know, with a hand motion, just calm down, settle down, play steady.
Right.
And it paid off for them. They were able to come out with the win.
And that was it. As we, you know, watched the game unfold, more than anything else, it was all about whoever sets the tone and sets the pace in the second half, we're going to be the victors. And that's what he wound up doing. He realized that, you know what, we're playing a little helter-skelter. Let's just slow down for a minute. Let's run plays. And that's what they did. They ran plays. And like I say, hats off to the Wildwood Warriors. They did a tremendous job. And I thought,
no question,
with the game that was hanging in the balance and they were up, I thought if they would have started just running their offense a little bit more, honestly thought they were going to pull the game out.
You know, it was looking like that way, for sure.
I definitely thought that. And, you know, going forward, I can see them now going forward, like if they are understanding it's about being in the moment. And once you're in the moment, you're in the moment of the game and say, listen, realize what's happening. Hence, what I was telling you about when the gentleman knocked the ball out of bounds around the end of the game. And instead of knocking it out of bounds, he should have let it go out of bounds, which would have gave them the ball at the half-court line instead of having to drive the length of the floor, which wound up happening. Then the gentleman came back, they went to overtime, and then Lower ultimately won it in overtime.
Interesting little details.
It is.
And
it really, really is.
And you know, the way you get to be a better team is to being in a position like that where you experience that, and even though that might be a regretful moment, looking back on it, they'll learn from that. And
it's a teachable one. Mm-hmm. No, you can learn from. You know, like I say, you can definitely learn from it. You know, but like I say, it's one of those things where it comes down to fundamentals. It really does. Comes down to fun and understand the moment of the game. If the individual, like I say, and there's no fault of his own, don't get me wrong, once going out of bounds, let it go out of bounds instead of trying to tip it out of bounds. And once that happens, you know, the lower player tipped it out of bounds, which went to Wildwood, which is fine. But for a moment there, I thought the Wildwood player was going to have it, but he did not. Hence, they had to go to the length of the court. Even if they got the rebound and called the timeout, they could have advanced the ball to the half-court line, and then Wildwood had taken it there. So, you know, here we go. We're getting ready to get into the national anthem where we played in just a little bit here. We will all stand for that, and as we get prepared for the game. Anyway, our sponsors today?
Yeah, we've got Crest Savings Bank, the proud sponsor of local sports, and they're wishing everyone best of luck in today's game. And we're going to pause right now for the national anthem, and we'll keep it here.
Waiting for the national anthem to sit up and lead. prepared now for the game.
That's right. We've got starters are being announced. Wildwood first. These are our starters. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, about 8 or 9 players on the board for Wildwood. And just as we did with the boys' game, we will be choosing the Primos player of the game from either team. So we'll see how that works out. The Warriors have done their introductions, and now it's time for the home team. Starters are labeled as such on our sheet. Just for a little note-taking, little bookkeeping information there from my partner, Victor. Once again, this is Chris Jones. Victor
is facing from your plan here, guys. You know, as we're on the town, and you know if I'm here, you know it's definitely legit right now.
Absolutely, no question about it. And we've also got Sam Garjoul, who's running camera. They're providing you the video feed for the live stream on Facebook, and he's doing an excellent job with that. And introductions are completed now for lower. And we're just moments away as the refs fold their jackets. Don't want any wrinkled referee jackets. They must be carefully folded, placed to the side.
They might get wrinkled too now.
yeah, you know these. Well, if any last game is any indication, there's going to be a lot of action out here.
It was good.
No question.
It was very, very good. It was very, very entertaining game, and now hopefully have another entertaining game going forward here too. And we're ready to start off right now.
Yeah, let's see obviously the Wildwood Warriors, coached by Teresa Kniff, and Lower Cape May Tigers by Scott Douglas. Moments away from tip-off.
It is. Wilbur will be jumping against Robinson. She should control the tip, but then again, I cheat on the tip. That was a good one. And we are off. Olivia Lewis has the ball going over to McGowan. Caitlin Lowe with the ball going right to left. Almost loses the ball. Double dribble. Double dribble on that call. First turnover that from Brooks Robinson.
Play is underway. Wildwood coming into this game with an 8-3 record.
Ooh. Wildwood going left to right. Wilbur with the ball.
And Lower coming in with a 9-1 record, so pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, it is. Sumlin with the ball. McCracken over to Wilbur. But Wildwood almost loses the handle. She's backing up, applying great pressure. McGowan is. Back to Keelan. Misses. You know, I got to be nice because I was going to say what kind of shot it wasn't, but she just missed and went out about its lower ball.
Play just getting underway here.
Lower has numbers, driving. Shot, McGowan off. Lower ball. Lower setting up right now. Side out. 7:08 to go. We're on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT. Almost stolen, knocked out of bounds by McCracken. Elwell is inbounding the ball. Haley Elwell is inbounding the ball, side out. As we continue on here. We go. Kaylin, number 11. Robinson with the ball, loses the handle on the ball. Bishu has it. Wildwood McCracken. Left side. Bishu shoots. Off the rim, front room. Nothing. Sumlin. Blocked. With a three. Wilbur. Wildwood still has the ball. McCracken backs it out. Resets. Wildwood resets the offense. Wilbur, Sophia. Loses the handle. Almost loses the ball. Angela with a three-point shot for Wildwood, and they take the lead. 3-0 with 6 minutes to go. Lower has a little problem getting the ball in. Sumling guarding McEwen. She brings it across the court. Boy, Brooks Robinson. Nice pass by Sumlin.
Very nice setup.
It looks like they're struggling a little bit in their offense. McCracken with a three-pointer. Nothing but net.
And that was from pretty far away, I must say.
She hit that from the parking lot. I mean, she did.
Covered a lot of real estate.
A lot of real estate with that one right down there. I have to tell you. But as we keep moving forward here.
Yes, Lower driving the basket.
Loses the control. Sumlin with the ball. Wildwood with numbers. Sumlin driving, and she's fouled. Going to the rack.
That was number 15 for Wildwood, Kalaya Sumlin.
Kaylin Sumlin. Yep, she was. It was something. You know, this is going to be obviously a very different game than the one we just previously saw. But as we look at it now, Wildwood's up 6-2, and I tell you, from what I'm looking at right now, they're a little more cohesive in what they're doing. She misses the first of 2 foul shots. Going here, Lower just has to sit up here and just, you know, take their time and just get themselves together and have somebody who's going to be in control. I don't think they have, as I can see right now, they need to have that point guard that's doing this. As Sumlin hits the second, it's now 7-2. 7-2, Wildwood. Robinson with the ball, looks to bring the ball up court, gives up her dribble. McEwen has the ball, brings it across. Nice play. She drives to the rack. No good. Sumlin's driving. Wildwood is really pushing the ball. I am impressed by what they're doing right now. They are really forcing the pace right now to the Caper Tiger, Lady Tigers here. As we go through Wilbur, Sophia has the ball. Back to Angela Wilbur.
Two Wilburs on the court, 1 and 2.
It is. Sophia has the ball, she's driving. Blocking foul on Brooks Robinson. They're not in the shooting phase of it right now. It's the first on her, the first of the game that's right there. Go ahead.
You know what's nice to see is that we just finished up the boys' game and we had a good crowd for that. And the crowd stayed here. They hung in there, and you know might even be a few more people in here for the girls' game. So
I think you're right.
It's great to see the support.
Yep. Angela Reed checks in. Angela Reed checks in right now. Sophia Wilbur has the ball. She drives to the lane. No good. McEwen has the ball, bringing it across court. Down. It has to be Earp. Who is in there? She loses it. McCracken is driving to the hole. She has a nice handle. Oh, she misses the layup. As we keep going through, Bernadette Earp is bringing the ball up the court right now. It's a very low-scoring affair, but they're getting the shots, and she's fouled by Sophia Wilbur. Olivia Lewis will go to the line, shooting 2. She's a junior here. As I'm looking at right now, while it looks like they've played a little bit longer than I think Lower has a lot of sophomores and freshmen on their team. Hence, it makes it a little more the pace, and they haven't played together as often, whereas the Wildwood High School girls have a lot more seniors on the team.
So the more cohesive unit,
yes, it is. Yes,
more better meshed together.
It does. It makes a difference here and everything else. But got to give credit. Lower has a young team, you know. So as long as they're fighting through whatever they got to do is good. She missed the second of 3. So we always like to say, sit up here and bend your knees.
That's what my tennis coach always used to tell me back in high school. Bend your knees.
Yep, there it is.
Jones.
She went 0 for 3. McCracken is really pushing the ball. I'm very much impressed with what she's doing right now. Sophia Wilbur does have the ball. She surveys. She's calling out the plays. McCracken's on the side. She's traveling. Got to put the ball on the court, baby.
No question about it. It's got to be in play to score. There's no question.
Last I checked. Last I checked. But I tell you, they're doing a good job. Got to give credit where credit's due. Lower, as I see, they're not really pushing the pace, which I don't understand that with 3:48 to go. Wildwood is winning 7-2. I think they need to understand the moment. As she drives to the hole, she misses the shot. Wildwood.
To the little increase in
turnover.
pace. A little increase in pace on Lower's part would be beneficial for them.
And a little turnover on Sumlin with a travel violation right here. They as I'm looking at here, I think it's Bernadette Earp is inbounding the ball right now. She inbounds to Reed, Ashley Reed. They're bringing the ball back out. McGowan shoots. She just misses. Ooh. Lower ball with 3:24 left to go in the first quarter. The game is very entertaining on a lot of different levels. The girls are really playing hard right now. And as the game progresses, I would hope that both teams really tend to settle in. And once I think they settle with a steal from McCracken, it was telegraphed. She's got an easy layup. And she's fouled. Going to the rack. She'll shoot 2. They're being a little lazy in their passes, Lower is right now. They need to have more crisp passes because that was an easy pickoff. That was very easy for her to step right in front of it and McCracken drove the lane, and she got fouled on the shot. It'll be a long game if they don't. McCracken is the first of 2. Look, they're now up 8-2.
And McCracken just had an excellent game against Pensgrove not too long ago.
Really?
And she led with 36 points and 12 rebounds. And she's having a good season so far.
She really is. If that be the case, as a person that sits up here and does this, you're saying McGowan as she brings it across the half court right now. Lower has yet to really get another basket in. And I tell you, Lower's offense isn't fluid enough right now, and they're forcing. Everything is forced for Lower right now. They need to step back, get a couple of easy buckets, and I think that would get them back in the game. Because right now they're having problems. They just inbounded the ball, and they're throwing cross-court passes that can be easily intercepted. So they're trying. I have to give credit where credit's due. Very much so. Bishu was playing a great defense on McGowan right there. We're going to see as the game progresses and what they're going to do. So it'll be something. They have a chance to take the shot. That was not. They're calling that shot. The referees are calling that particular move. It's a hesitation move, which in basketball terms, it's more of a fake more than anything else. She's not really traveling. They're looking at it such because they're figuring the flitch move is making the move. So they really need to reassess that too.
Yeah, if they know the refs are calling it, then that's something you need to be aware of.
Exactly.
It's a dynamic sport. You need to shift.
It is.
And stay in the moment, as you've said numerous times.
McCracken with a 3. She misses that. Wow, rebound, Lower. McCracken shot that 3. I thought she should have waited a little bit there. She was open, but you know what? I have to honestly let you know, that's just one time you have to stop yourself. Oh, clear lane for her. Oh, and the foul. You have to love it. Alex Voigt with a chance for a 3-point play.
On the board.
It is. 2:15 left in the first. Lower's down by 5. Alex Voigt has a chance to complete the 3-point play. Yep. See, this is what I mean. They're driving the ball, and they look good driving the ball. But McCracken pushes the ball up court. She's very comfortable with her handle. I have to give credit where credit's due as I'm looking forward here. Angela Wilbur has the ball. Wareham, Savannah's doing a great job on defense. Angela Wilbur's driving to the hole. She misses a shot. They miss a shot. I have to tell you, Reed is doing a great job on the boards for Lower. I don't know what they would be without her. I have to tell you, with 1:40 to go, Angela Reed is making herself the difference in this game right here. I must let you know that. Wareham misses the shot. McCracken is pushing the ball. They have numbers. They need to stop the ball. Foul.
Reed number 45 for Lower.
Right. Exactly. And I hate to say, she wasn't, Reed, the foul was on her, but I thought McCracken was a little out of control going up for that shot. The referee should have had a play on with that one right there.
Understood. I've heard a little, some vocalizations from the crowd here, from the audience. You know, they're making their opinions heard.
Little groaning. McCracken misses the first of 2.
You take the good with the bad.
Oh, you do. You do. Lower's down by 6 right now.
That bucket drops.
I tell you, Wildwood is really pressing them. I'm very much impressed with this right here. You know, the way they're sitting up here playing. They need to keep going. And that's nice. They broke that press nicely.
Beautiful.
Very nicely. Reed got that Duke right there with the deuce going through there. I tell you, it was really nice the way they broke that press. If they can continue doing that, they can really make this a ball game.
A couple of long passes and a nice play there.
It was.
By Lower.
It really was. You can break. Oh, man, what a shot by Sumlin. That was Bishu who took a three-point shot. Ill-advised with a minute to go, because if Lower comes down and scores, you know, they're right back in the game. We're under a minute here. Reed with the ball at the top of the key. She's driving the lane. And I tell you, and she hits the deuce with a chance for the three-point play with 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
I see. So just like that, you know, the picture can change a little bit.
Oh, and there, hence now they're only down by 2 with a chance to cut it to 1. This is what I mean by understanding the moment of the game. That was a great drive on Reed's part right there to go down the lane because the lane was wide open. You know, I tell you, as I was alluding to earlier, as she misses the first timeout, quick call by Lower. Quick call by Wildwood with 49 seconds left. The thing about that is Lower's down by 2, 10-8 with 49 seconds left in this first quarter. The thing about it is, if they continue, meaning Lower, to drive the ball to the hole, they have a better chance of scoring, because right now, as I see, there are not a lot of shooters on the court for them. Whereas on the Wildwood side, I'm looking at what they're doing right here. They're more fluid, as I alluded to earlier. They've played longer together, and like I say, Maddie McCracken is kind of driving them right now. And as she goes, Wildwood goes.
I see.
Yeah.
More shooters, more shooting experience, and more experience in general on the Wildwood squad.
Definitely that. But I tell you what, if Coach Douglas really had a proper assessment right now, if his coaches, his assistants are helping him out, the smart move would be to play a box and one. If you play the box and one, you take away their main scoring element, you make everybody else beat you. Just a little food for thought.
I like that. I'm gonna write that one down.
I'm here for you.
I'm impressed.
So Wilbur with the ball, Sophia to McCracken. She sizes up. Sophia Wilbur fakes the three-point shot, drives the lane. She gets nothing. Reed with the rebound. Lowers push it with a chance to tie with 28 seconds left in the first quarter. They need to get the ball across the court, and which they do. It almost gets stolen by someone. She's driving, and the shot goes up. That was Earp who missed that side out. Now it's to Angela Wilbur. She's driving. Down to Sophia Wilbur. Back to Angela. She's taking a three-point shot. She misses that. Reed with the rebound. I think that's her 6-1. And they try. And that's the end of the first quarter here with the score. The Wildwood Warriors 10 and the Lady Tigers 8.
We'll see you on the other side. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more high school basketball action here on 98.7 The Coast.
And we're coming back in.
Yes, we're down here at the Lower Cape May Regional Gymnasium. It's a cool but beautiful day. The sun is shining through the windows at the top of the gym. Giving you a little weather report for those of you listening on the radio.
And listen, if you stop and think about it, we're now here. We do have those kind of positions that are up. You know, if you want to sponsor that local news or national weather, you know, reach out to us, 98.7 The Coast, as we're going forward here. Olivia Lewis checks back into the game for the Lady Tigers here, and we are back to the same starting five for the Wildwood Lady Warriors here. Cindy Killian's back in the game, number 14, as we come through. Sophia Wilbur brings the ball. Wildwood moving from left to right to Maddie McCracken, who's trying to drive the lane. Back to Killian, to Wilbur. Wilbur drives and gets the foul with 2 shots. It was a nice move. They're driving the ball to the hole. They understand you know, Olivia Lewis with the foul there.
They understand that that's what they need to do to counter Wildwood's offense.
Exactly.
Wildwood's got that, you know, possibly some more shooters on their squad, but
definitely that. Well, let me tell you something. Wildwood's sticking free throws, hence the word free. Hey, listen, they're all points, and that's what you look at. And the way they're doing it, I have to give credit where credit's due. You know, they're up by it's 12-8, and if they keep doing what they're doing here now, that's the way you go. That's the way you go about doing it. As it keeps pushing it. Oh, Reed with a travel. It's a travel on Sumlin. She's getting a rebound, but she's also going to the ground, hence the traveling. Lower ball with 7:34 left in the half.
And we've got a score of 8-12, Wildwood leading.
Yes. Dar with the ball. Serrano. Down to McGowan. She's driving. McGowan. Oh, in and out. It was nice. It was down. It was 3/4 down, but in and out.
That was a long lob.
It really was. I tell you, McCracken looking to drive the ball back to Sophia Wilbur. She's driving, and she goes, stolen back. Oh, man, nice wide open play. Oh, my goodness, she shot an air ball. Lower trying to slow the pace down here. They're down by 4 with 6:50 left in the half.
Yeah, they set the pace at the beginning of the game, but they're trying to do so again here.
Yes, they are. I tell you, it's a nice voice set, a heck of a pick. I have to tell you, that was a heck of a pick she set on Serrano. She took one for the team on that one. It's a good game as we proceed forward here at Lower Cape May Regional High School gym here on 687 Route 9. And you're listening to 98.7 The Coast. Wilbur's bringing it across half court with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. She's driving the lane. I think she's getting she loses the ball. And they call timeout. Lower with the ball with 6:22 left. A smart play, very, very heads-up play by that young lady right there. I have to give Serrano a lot of credit where credit's due.
Well, it's good to see the coaches using their head and the teams as well, because that's how you're going to get ahead.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's a 30-second timeout, but we're just going to stay right here for the moment right here.
Let's do that.
And some of our local sponsors, like I say, the ones that are making this all possible, the Lucky Bones there at the foot of the bridge. I have to tell you, I have eaten there on several occasions there, and I love the seafood garganelli. That's one of my very, very favorite ones. You know, luxurious stylists, I've checked them out. If you want a fresh cut, you love that. Also, Primo's Hoagie. We have the player of the game for Primo's Hoagie, you know, for your sandwich and whole trays. Lower Township Chamber of Commerce, Brent's Auto Care, Lower Township Healthy Community Living, and Michael's Fabric Care over in Wildwood and New Jersey Boulevard, michaelsfabriccare.com. I tell you, Stofers, Edwards, and Company is a proud sponsor and supporter of local athletes and always wish everybody the very best on the court. And we're coming back in right now. Lower inbounding the ball. Coming up the court, but doing McGann, excuse me. Bringing it over half-court line. Lower, Wildwood's really pressing right now. Nice open shot for 3. Lower with the, they're taking the shot. Wildwood with the rebound. Angela Wilbur to Sophia Wilbur as she drives the ball, and she's fouled. And she took a hard spill right down there. I hope she's okay. You know, this is a very, very entertaining game, I must say. I have to honestly say, very, very competitive right now. Both teams are playing very, very hard. It's a side-out ball for Wildwood. They're under the east side of the basket. In other words, they're more moving from left to right. Wildwood to inbound the ball. They're looking for McCracken. Also, there was a nice dive play. 5 seconds. Good defense by the Lower Cape May Regional High School Lady Tigers right down there to get the ball back. Now they're looking to come back in, go back. If they can stick a shot 1 or 2, and only be down either 2 or 1 point. We're almost at the 5-minute mark of the half. Lower is moving around. Offensive foul. It's a moving screen on Brooks Robinson there. It was a clear violation. I know she doesn't understand it, but when you set a pick, you have to stay stationary.
That's a good point.
And she has to sit probably for the rest of the half because I think that's her third one.
In the boys' game, the word fundamentals came up a few times, and let's see how that plays out in the girls' game.
It's all, and listen, it's all relevant. McCracken, traveling, can only take two. You can only take 2 steps coming down the court right down there. She had the right idea, but just one too many steps.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is. You know, Caitlin's bringing the ball across the court. Nice crossover. Nice move to the hole. She misses. Oh!
Second attempt doesn't go in.
Alex Voigt almost had this chance for the 3-point play. She should be shooting 2 right here. And like I say, we're coming up on the 5-minute mark this right now. It's a very, very competitive game. And I tell you, I'm very impressed with both squads. Both squads. She makes the first of 2. You know, cutting the score down to 3. If she can make another one, they'll bring it within 2. The crowd's into it, and she makes both. So it's a 2-point game going here before we get into the half. Sophia Wilbur's bringing it across the court. McCracken down to Angela, number 2, Wilbur. And now Sophia Wilbur is driving the ball to McCracken for a 3 in the corner. No, I think that's kind of her shot, but I think she rushed it just a little bit. Lower's pushing the ball up court right now with Caitlin. She almost gets it stripped. I got to tell you, it's something. Reed has the ball. She's doing well right now. They're looking for a shot. They're looking for a quick shot. I think right now she's open right now. She has a chance to take the shot, but she's not. She's wide open. Reed has the ball, Ashley Reed. Caitlin has a shot. She's driving the ball. Nice. I thought she might have been fouled, but the referee didn't miss that one. Sophia Wilbur's up front into the front court for McCracken. She drives the lane. Offensive foul. Offensive foul. That was nice. The young lady took the charge. Angela Voigt, smart move, stayed to her feet and made the offensive player come to her. And like I said, I think that's foul. 2 on her. The coach might pull her out, depending. Because if she picks up that 3rd foul, that's not good going into the 3rd quarter. Laura with the ball down by 2. We're about 4 minutes to go in the half. As they keep going. And she loses the ball. Caitlin McGill loses the ball. And we do have a substitution right now for the Wildwood Warriors. We have Rebecca Pinchu coming into the game for Cindy Killian. Angela Wilbur sets to Sophia Wilbur. She's looking, back to Wilbur. She's at the top of the key, back to Wilbur. She sets for a 3. She misses that. Rebound McCracken. Nice, with a nice little left-handed push shot. Reed. Alex Voigt. Nice rebound. She's really who's keeping the Caper Tigers into the game. I got to tell you right now. Caitlin, stop. Reed with a shot. Oh! Reed. Very, very nice. Ainsley Reed, great job. McCracken's bringing it across with 3:25 left. She's driving to the hole. Whoa, nice play. Very, very nice play by Alex Voigt. Great defense on that right now. It'll be Wildwood's ball under the hoop. Very, very entertaining game right now. It's 12-12. We're loving this. Lower starting to make a push right now. They had a little problem getting into the ball. Wildwood misses that. Reed with the rebound. Down to Caitlin McGillen. She's bringing it across the court. Sumlin is tracking. She almost loses the ball. Oh, and she's fouled. Alex Voigt will go to the line to shoot 2.
As you said, you said that Lower made a couple of buckets and helped and gave them a little confidence.
Exactly.
They might play in a little more relaxed manner, and it could help them. And in fact, they have brought it up to a tie score.
It is. McConaughey's a little upset right now, but it was a foul. I got to tell you, and I think this is the first lead of the Lower game at 13-12 with 3 minutes to go in the half. But I tell you, that was a heck of a play by Alex Voigt to sit up here and get that deuce. And now she's got 2. Yep.
And for the first time, Lower takes the lead.
Yeah.
As we're 3 minutes out to the half.
Yep. But Sophia Wilbur with the ball at the top of the key. And she threw it away. McCracken was right there. If she would have had a little lob, she'd have had a nice little left-handed layup. The Wildwood Warrior girls are playing well right now. I tell you, they may be down by 2, but they're very spirited, very scrappy, very tenacious in what they're bringing to the table. And Lower better be careful right now because these girls are there. They're here to play.
That's a good point. Don't rest on your laurels.
That was a rainbow that went awry. McCracken with a nice pass and the foul. She's shooting 2. Angela Wilbur will be shooting 2. Was the foul? I tell you, she kept her head up. McCracken kept her head up, and she saw Angela Wilbur streaking to the bathroom, to the basket. She did a great job.
We'll have to wait for halftime for
Yeah, it's all good. Trust me, it's all good.
Absolutely.
She makes the first of 2. Angela sets again right now. She has that little spin move working for her too. That was nice. I like that. And now we are all tied up right now, going into the half. We're not at the 2-minute mark yet, but it's a tie game. It's a whole new ball game right now. I am impressed with Ainsley Reed. Stay there. I don't know. It's a little bit of it still lowers ball side out under the basket. I think the referee might have missed that call right down there because there's no way the ball could have not went that way without somebody grabbing your arm. But they're looking underneath. Yep. Sophia Wilbur knocks the ball out with 2:09 left in the half. Lower will inbound right now, and Alex Voigt will inbound the ball. That was nice. Wareham. Here comes McCracken pushing the ball up court. She does have numbers. Nice. Sophia Wilbur. McCracken will set for 3. Looks like she has it, and it's true.
Lovely shot.
Lovely shot. Real nice shot. Wildwood takes the lead, 17-14, with $1:40 to go to the half. That was really, really nice. The way Wilbur drove the lane. She had a little jab step right there. And I tell you, and she said, and it's a traveling violation on Alex Voigt. Once again, the referees are calling that. They're definitely calling. Olivia Lewis checks back into the game for Caitlin McGuigan, excuse me. I've been saying that wrong. I have to apologize to that young lady.
That's okay.
Maddie McCracken, excuse me. Macy McCracken is bringing the ball up. Now it's to Wilbur. Oh my goodness, a defensive lap on Lower's part. She had a clear shot at the hoop, and she just misfired. Oh, with a steal by Sumlin. She's driving. They have numbers. They're looking. Angela, bam! She sticks another 3, and Wildwood goes up by 6 with $1 left in the first half. That was very, really nice. Lower got a little sloppy with that one. I mean, that's the whole thing about settling down, having that point guard in the game. And they turn it over again, and they foul. Olivia Lewis with the foul on that one.
That's right. You said Lower better look out.
That's what I'm saying. These girls
don't take anything for granted.
Exactly.
They're here to play.
They're here to play. Yep. The girls are looking a little flustered at the particular moment. The coach, Douglas, needs to settle them down and let them understand the moment and where they're at, because this game can get away from them very quickly, as it is right now.
2 buckets and it's 6 points instead of a tie.
Yep. And here's the thing. Wildwood is shooting foul shots. So as they've demonstrated that they're sticking foul shots.
They are.
In this case, we call them free throws.
I have a great story about foul shots, but I don't know if I'll ever have time to tell it on the air.
We'll see.
It's about the world record holder for foul shots.
As Angela Wilbur wins the first of 2. It's something, though. Cindy Kelly checks into the game. Angela Wilbur sets again. She makes the second. It's now a 21-14 Lady Warriors advantage. They're going to half. Nice play. They miss it. Reed, excellent. And she's fouled. I think that's on McCracken. If that's on her, that will wind up being her third. Now I'm looking at Coach Kniff over there, understanding the sense of the moment, because she picks up another one. You can best believe that that'll be her, I want to say third or fourth, and that's not good. I don't care how good of a player you are. You have a whole half to go.
And we're still in the first half, exactly.
Yeah, we're still in the first half, and now she sticks the first, and she misses the second. Angela Wilbur with the ball. Tries the length of the court, misses. Kaylin, understanding the clock. Lower with nice movement, I have to tell you. Very nice movement on the ball. There's 20 seconds left. They might want to slow it down to get the last shot of the half. They have it right there if they're looking. There she is with 9 seconds. She sets, shoots, misses. 5 seconds left. McCracken is driving down the court. She has a chance for the shot, and she's fouled. Douglas is very animated on the side over here, but you can clearly, it looks like the referee might tee him up.
I see. Well,
I'm telling you, he's got it in his mouth.
Take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath. I'm telling you, breathe.
It's important.
It's very much so. I tell you, he was close to slapping him with it. You know, he was very, very close. We have 1.5 seconds left in the half to go right now.
Obviously, he knows how to. He checked his swing there. So
yeah, he really did. He really did. She misses the first of two. Once again, fundamentals. And this is what we're looking at right now. Definitely the fundamentals we have. So while we bring Cindy Kittlin in, McCracken sets for the second one. And she makes the second. Douglas very upset about what happened. Long shot. And that's the end of the half with the Lady Warriors 22 and the Lady Tigers 15. Very entertaining half, would you say,
No question
Chris?
about it. The teams kept it close. They both came here to play, and we still know that anything can happen in the second half.
Most definitely that. You know, as we look at the first half that was going forward, I'm noticing that there wasn't a sense of a real point guard on the lower side. Whereas I'm looking at Wawa, they had multiple ball handlers. Very, very good ball handlers, which bodes well for them. They know how to drive to the hole. They know how to, when they're driving to the hole, lower collapses, which gives that point person a chance to kick it out for a very easy shot. Lower struggle to get into an offense. Every shot they had was a struggle. You know, hence, you need that steadying force at the top, like we saw in the first game when we saw Mackie Bonner come up here and settle the team down. Once he settled the team down, Lower started to get better shots. Hence the same thing in the girls' game. If they find that steady hand to steady that offense, they will find easier shots.
Well, it's a great analysis by you, Victor, and I think we're going to use this opportunity to take a little time out, and we're going to send it back to the studio, and we're going to hear from some of our sponsors. And you are watching the second game in a doubleheader. It's the Lower Caper Tigers being visited by the Wildwood Warriors. We're in the girls' game, and we look forward to bringing you the second half very shortly. So we're going to take a time out, and we are listening to high school basketball right here on 98.7 The Coast.
Not that I have a lot, because I don't. My thing is I don't feel like doing it.
I'm the same way. I got an HR block.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just going to finish doing it half free.
And it's so fast. They know the tricks, and it's cool, value added. We should get a sponsorship.
I'm telling you. That's why I sit up and tell them. I'm like,
Sure, Norm's not trying to get a hold of us here. Hey, Norm, this is Chris, just checking in. Our stream is live for those of you still watching on live stream. I hope you're enjoying the game. And we'll be back with the second half action after not too much time passes.
Slow down. Go. Don't worry about it. Well, he's like that, but it's not perfect. And that's why I like. Oh, I don't have a problem with that. No, listen, trust me, that's it. That's why I'm going to work my show. It's all he's a very perfectionist. And I love doing my show. That's why I say just look.
7 o'clock, right? 7 p.m.
He is that. I tell you, I love Mark. Norm knows how to. He knows how to handle what I do. He knows what I'm doing here. He knows when I'm sitting up in there. I say, I'm going like that. Either if my guest is here, and I'm going like this, or I'm going like this. Certain things, I'm going like this. He knows I'm getting ready to do something, whatever. You're going. That dude there. People don't really realize how good Norm is. He is good, but he just gets.
I believe it. I had a long chat with him the other night on the phone.
Good man. I'm serious. He's a good man. That means a good man. Every time I
Lower won the first game, right?
Yep.
65 to 60.
Yep.
Lower one.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can't tell how many times I've been a camera person for a game and then couldn't tell you who won.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but this here, I listen to you guys more than you know. When I'm like Al or whatever I know is on, I'll pop the game on. I just want to hear it. I listen to you. I listen to you.
You doing it right with that? I'm not knocking that down.
Yeah, I'm looking at all this
I want
stuff.
to make sure I don't drop break the poster there. I'm going to bring this back up.
Yeah, we got time.
We do have time.
And then when we come back, it gives us more than enough time. More than enough time to.
For anyone watching on the live stream, we've got about 3 minutes on the
shout
clock.
out our sponsors. Chris, I always tell people, I don't know it all. Norm's helped me out through a lot of things, a lot. I said, but one thing I do know is when the bright lights, when the bright lights come on. Hold on. When the bright lights come on, and it's showtime. It's showtime. And Norm will tell you that. Because even when I'm doing this, it's like I just go, it's like a switch goes off in my head. Okay, boom, it's time to roll. It's time to roll.
That's good. Yeah, I haven't done play-by-play until this year. I'm primarily a camera op technician.
Well, guess what? After this, you see me, that's how you're going to do it when you do it. So I'm telling you right now, that's how you're going to do it when you do it. Like I said, I don't have a problem with when I sit up and tell, listen, I'm going to say what I got to say. I don't say it negative, but you see that. But it's like I'm just giving you my analysis of what I see.
Hey, that's good to hear. We're down here at Lower Township Regional High School, Caper Tigers Gym. We're hosting the second game here. It's a doubleheader. We saw the boys, the Lower Caper Tigers were victorious over the Wildwood Warriors by 65-60
In overtime.
in overtime. An exciting four-minute overtime period.
It was a good game. It was
And now here we are back with another exciting game, Norm.
Yeah, and I tell you, it's a great game. Our sponsors, we're happy to bring them by. That they're bringing you this game because without them, these people wouldn't get the exposure that they're so richly deserve. And Chris, let's know a few of our sponsors that that are sitting up here that are making all this possible.
No question about it. I want to hit two of our sponsors. We're going to single them out a little bit. First of all, is Primo's Hoagies, because the last game we named Mackie Bonner was our Primo's Hoagie player of the game, and we have a great photo of him. He came up to the bleachers here. He came up to say hello, and we got his picture with a T-shirt and his gift certificate. And so we'll be doing that with our girls game as well, and also Crest Savings Bank, a proud sponsor of local sports. Wishing everyone good luck. And their slogan is banking since 1919 with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County, and their website, crestsavings.com. So we have a bevy of other local sponsors who we will talk about in the future. In fact, we've got a couple minutes now, so
no, we got about 20 seconds left, but let's
do one.
I'll do one. Give them
I'm going to do the Lower Township Healthy Community Coalition, because they'd like to wish all student athletes the best of luck today. And when you go home, make those 15-minute counts. For starters, you could talk about today's game. Lower Township Healthy Communities Coalition.
And be the toast of your niece or nephew or your son or daughter's game, knowing you have listening to 98.7 The Coast and know everything about the game today and look real good to them.
It's amazing how much knowledge you acquire just by tuning in to The Coast.
That's right.
Whether it's musical knowledge or sports knowledge.
Or if you want to be up on the town. And that's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock from 7 to 9. Norm, we're getting ready to go on right now. Lower has the ball. They will be inbounding. Alex Voigt to Caitlin McGuigan. Excuse me. To her. Steal by Angela Wilbur. Once again, Wildwood is doing quite well. I'm very impressed with how they're up here and they're moving everything else. When you hear the shoes and the sneakers over there, you know that they're moving their feet. Wow, that was a wild shot, but Sophia Wilbur hit the shot. And just to see the people that are on the court for Wildwood right now, Wildwood is now up by 9. And I tell you, it's going to be a long game if they don't. Nice step. That was a very
beautiful counterpunch there.
Caitlin McGowan, that was what we call a Euro step. Exactly. Now see, I'm watching that jab step that she had. Angela Wilbur has the ball. Off to Rebecca Pinshew. That was a little bit of
Euro step, a little variation on the jab step.
It really is, but it's nice the way she carried that through. It was more of a drag. That's what they understand. Serrano has the ball. Oh my goodness, she's right under the hoop. Brooks Robinson was right under the hoop. She missed the chance for an easy deuce. There she is right here.
Shoots.
Olivia Lewis shoots. Oh, in and out.
From 3 points, doesn't go in.
And possession to Wildwood.
Number 13 takes a tumble for Lower.
Yes, Brooks Robinson. That's who it was. And this is where the possessions get critical. McCracken inbounds to Sophia Wilbur. Possession arrow now favors Lower. Now, if they get into a tight game and Lower happens to really even it out, that's when that possession arrow becomes critical. Right now, Sophia Wilbur with the ball. Good pressure by Brooks Robinson. She has to be careful with 3 fouls that are carrying in here right now. It's a very tenuous time for some of the Lady Tigers that are going through here because Wildwood is really pressing them. Back to
And of course, we never know what's talked about in halftime, but we can only guess.
Correct. Now, see, I'm looking at Pinchu. I'm watching McCracken come through. She's looking to drive the ball. Sophia Wilbur. Oh, man, I think she's in that 3-second thing. Angela. Back to Pinchu.
Yes, you don't want to block
Angela
the lane.
Wilbur. Someone. They're doing a nice weave. I have to give credit where credit's due. McCracken has the ball. I thought that might have been a double dribble. She got away with one right there, but that was nice. That was very, very nice by Mason McCracken. And Wildwood is starting to stretch into a little bit of a lead. They're up by 9. Lower needs to sense the moment. And the moment being that you're down. Nice driving right now. They're getting it back. She saw it coming. It was a telegraph pass. Mason McCracken with a nice steal. Looking to drive the ball. Deep 3. Bam! Sophia Wilbur. Lower needs to probably get a timeout here. They're down by 12 right now. And McCracken's up here amping to the referee over here. You need to get inside the huddle and call the game for your young ladies here and settle them down just a little bit. I can understand looking at the referee looking for a call right there, and I do get that, and I thought there was a call right there, but right now you're down by 12. You need to settle your team down and say, listen, this is what we need to do. But it's only a 30-second timeout, not even 30 seconds, really a 15-second timeout. They're getting ready to come back in. The referee will be blown in here shortly, though. And we listen to 98.7 the Coast WCZT. Chris, what are you seeing right now?
What I'm seeing is a couple of determined teams. I'm seeing Lower start to struggle just a little bit, but as you've pointed out, you talked about staying in the moment. So, right, if you're expecting a call that doesn't come, you got to roll with it. You got to accept it and say, hey, you know, that call wasn't there, but you know, in a split second, you got to move on.
Right. I agree 100%. And that's something that needs to be taken into consideration, you know, on a lot of different levels. Lower does have the ball. They inbound right now, trying to come up. Jazzy Serrano. Caitlin McGowan. Oh, they're pressuring. It was tipped. The Wildwood is really putting the pressure on the Lower girls right now. And a reaching foul by Angela Wilbur. She didn't have to do it. This is what I mean by Lower struggling to get into an offense right now. And that's not good. Now, they just got a cheap foul. Warriors just got a cheap foul right there. Inbound the ball. Alex Voigt inbounds.
Yeah, the Warriors definitely put the pressure on and drove the Lower player all the way back.
Oh, definitely.
2/3 of the way down the court.
Driving. Misses. Lower ball.
So they are stepping up the pace, and it's a 12-point margin at this point.
Oh, definitely that. I tell you, they have to come away with some points on this particular possession. If they don't, they're going to be in some real trouble right now. It's just a nice set shot. She missed that. That was a nice set play. I have to tell you, she just couldn't convert. And here comes the Lady Warriors moving from right to left with a chance to lengthen the lead. Sophia Wilbur with the ball looking to McCracken. We got an offensive foul. It's called standing still. That was a moving pick. Referee caught it.
Standing still.
Yeah, right. You got to stand still. When you set a pick on somebody, you can't move until the player goes by you and clears you, not moving to dive to the hole. So
that's what extensive knowledge that you have of the rules comes in handy.
Trying. But like I say, I tell you, they're pressing them. Nice Euro step. Once again, they're getting to the rack, but they're just not finishing right now.
It was a good attempt.
It was very good attempt. And they're just pressing them right now. They could have put a dagger in them right there, and they just took another one right there. Rebecca Pinchu. And now they're up by 14 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Oh, with a steal by Angela Wilbur. She's driving. She misses it. Unbelievable. And she's fouled. But Jazzy Serrano going to the line to shoot 2. Sophia Wilbur.
Wildwood is just really putting pressure on the Lady Tigers right now. It's almost like they don't have an answer right now. Coach Holden's on the floor trying to motivate his staff. He's looking for somebody to come in just to give him something. She misses the first. Olivia Lewis is checking into the game. You know, they need to get an answer. They in years past that I can remember here, Lower used to have, they should have that go-to person. You know, she misses 2. I'm a little surprised at that one because they were shooting 3 threes. I tell you, in years past, they used to have a person, Cal Facer, she averaged about 38 points a game. They used to be torching Wildwood all the time. And anybody in Wildwood knows that.
And who was that person?
And that was my sister. She was the #1 scorer in the state. Matter of fact, she used to hold the record for it. That's when Lower was lower. But I got to tell you, the Lady Tigers in recent years were doing well. But right now, they need to have somebody who can just step up and take the pace and take the fight to them. This is so nice, the way this girl just drove to the basket right here. I have to tell you, Alex Voigt is playing a tremendous game right now. Her, Ainsley Reed, they're doing good. They're holding them there. And I tell you, they're trying to get motivated here. They can do an excellent job here if they sit up here. Nice inbounds play. Olivia Lewis has it. Back to Ainsley Reed.
Lower still has the ball. And we're under 3 minutes in the third period here.
Yep, we are. You know, I tell you, this is very entertaining. We're 2 minutes and 50 seconds going through here, but we appreciate everything that's being done here in the third quarter, especially with our sponsors here that are making this all possible for you and the 98.7 family to be able to listen to this very entertaining game. Ainsley Reed has the ball. She's doing quite well. Coming back, Olivia Lewis. The shot. Lower hasn't hit a shot in a little while here. And with a deep 3, nothing.
She had the distance.
She stepped out.
Not the line.
That's it. Rebecca Pinnish stepped out off that shot right there. But I tell you, Lower is really pressing. They need to pick up a bucket here. They haven't scored since the half, and that's not good. And they just threw the ball away. Maddie McCracken's pushing the ball down the court. She's looking to go the distance. She traveled.
Surrounded by Lower players.
Yes, she was. And once again, this is what I mean. It's one thing to push the ball down the court. It's another thing to understand, to push, to bring it back out. You don't have the numbers. You back the ball back out. You reset the offense, and then you proceed to go forward with that. That's something that as she progresses on in her career here, that she'll understand that. You have to sit up here. If you can't score, you back the ball back out. You reset your offense. I tell you, Coach Douglas's work is cut out for them because they're down by 14, and I really don't see the shooters right now, you know, that are there.
On the lower side.
On the lower side. Alex Voigt is doing a tremendous job. Ainsley Reed is doing a tremendous job. They're working hard to get the shot. That's not a problem, but that's part of the problem because they're not getting easy buckets. Wildwood is getting easy buckets. Hence, this is what's happening. Now, the McCracken young lady, Macy, she's driving to the hole. She's setting the pace. Like I said earlier, Wildwood has 3 strong ball handlers. They allow them to do that.
All seniors.
All seniors. Now, what Coach Douglas needs to do is say, look, take one away, and at that point there, it takes away the cohesiveness of their offense.
The object would be to throw the team off balance
Exactly.
a little bit, enough to come back a little bit by scoring a few buckets.
You got it, and it can happen. They're not out of it. I'm just saying they're not out of it, but they just have to believe that they can do it. That's all it is. Believe that they can do it. Caitlin McGill driving. Ainsley Reed, back to Alex Voigt. Nice motion, Brooks Robinson, driving. Lower ball, knocked out of bounds. They need a spark. They need somebody to come in and spark them just to give them a couple of shots. I think their confidence, to get the confidence up here. I'm looking at it. She has a chance to shake the shot. But every time they go to set for a 3, Wildwood's defense is right there. You got. I tell you, I have to appreciate what I'm seeing right now. They're driving it nicely, and there she is for the set shot. And bam, there it is. It was very nice.
That's the confidence builder that you're talking about.
There you go. as they did it. They worked the offense to perfection right there. Wild was bringing the ball up court, up by 11 with $1:30 to go in the third quarter. McCracken with the ball, left side, foul line. Looking for Rebecca Pinshew. Back to Sophia Wilbur. Drive the ball to Sumlin. She's right there. Lower, I just don't see, they have the ball. She's driving the ball. Smart move. She pulled, I thought she'd have got pulled out.
Tries to take it back out, but loses it.
Another turnover. McCracken, travel. Mason McCracken with the travel. Put the ball on the floor.
Only 2 steps.
Only 2 steps.
We're only allowed.
That's it. Last I checked. Side out lower, going from left to right. Good game right now, I have to tell you. Savannah Wareham is in the game right now, bringing it up.
Interesting, Lower has a slightly deeper bench than Wildwood.
They do, but the thing is, Wildwood is banking on their experience and what it's showing through right now, because I got to tell you, what I'm looking for, Lower has some good horses right now, but I got to honestly tell you, it's just one of those things where I don't see it. And it's a foul on Sumlin. Oh, and a technical foul as she does something that's not right. I caught it. I don't want to say. She did a gesture that wasn't correct.
Oh, I missed that.
I thought it wasn't good.
Interesting. So are we doing a timeout here, or are we just having a little discussion?
Well, it's not even a discussion. It's a technical foul. He called the technical because he did the. That's what the individual did.
The player.
She gave up the player. Now, McCracken is shooting that. Shooting 2.
Makes them both.
She makes both of them. They're up with 41 seconds to go in the quarter. I'm just a little surprised because I saw the one lady from Wildwood do a gesture to the referee, and the referee called a technical on her. That's why I don't understand why Wildwood has the ball, but that can be explained afterward. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Wildwood up by 13. Still running the offense. Rebecca Pinshew. Wilbur to McCracken. McCracken has the ball left side. Over to Pinshew. Back to Sophia Wilbur. Has the ball holding. She's still holding. Robinson's over. She's doing a great job on the defense right now. With 10 seconds to go. And the foul. We're going the other way to Sumlin.
7.7 seconds left in the third quarter.
If Lower could sit up here and get a shot off, it would be nice. Now, that's something to see. But, you know, the way they've been playing right now, I tell you, a little more work. They need to sense the moment. Oh, a deep 3. She misses that one. Misses that.
Shot at the buzzer.
Shot at the buzzer.
Catches the rim but does not go in.
It is. You got it. And at the end of 3, we have the Lady Warriors 33 and the Lady Tigers 20.
You're listening to high school basketball from Lower Cape May Regional High School Gym, right here on 98.7 The Coast.
We're going to take a short break here real quick if you want to. We'll sit up here in a nice little 2-minute break, and we're going to go back to the studios real quick for our sponsors. We're throwing it back to you, Norm, for 2 minutes.
Well, about to start the fourth quarter of action here.
Yes, we are. Well,
go ahead.
No, please.
You were talking about the technical foul that occurred. Technical foul. It's hearkening to the boys' game, is that one news item is the fact that the Atlantic City is no longer, boys are not eligible for the state tournament due to a bench clearing
extracurricular activity.
Exactly, that occurred during a game, unfortunately. No, it was a game event.
Whoa.
But we're in this game here, Lower Cape May Regional hosting the Wildwood Warriors.
Yeah.
Now, what did we just see there, Norm?
It was a deflection, and it went off the lower player.
Victor, yes.
Yeah, no problem. Went to the lower player, and it's Wildwood ball. Lower started with it, deflection off of that.
Understood. We are in the fourth quarter. Score being 20-33. The Warriors have the upper hand for sure.
Oh, they're firmly controlled. Firm control. We have a warning on the coach. I know he's been chirping at the referees all game long, but you know what? That's his first warning. I know the second one can result in a technical or an ejection. So I'm guessing he wasn't saying, how was your day?
Probably not. I wouldn't think so.
And he's still up here chirping.
I can understand.
He might be hitting the showers early. You know?
We could understand the level of dissatisfaction.
Well, I mean, yeah, it does. 5 seconds. Great defense by Brooks Robinson. I have to give credit where credit is due. She did a tremendous job right there and getting that 5 seconds there. Now, can Lower capitalize on that with 7:27 left? They have to make some kind of a push to what's going on here. You know, I tell you, it's a good game. It's a very good game. I think they need to, meaning the Lady Tigers need to sit up here and they're trying to throw it inside. Goes out of bounds off of Robinson. But I tell you, Wildwood's pressure is proving to be too much at the moment for them. And as we go forward in this, they need to sit up here. They understand it's almost like a four corners game. They know who to go to. They know what to sit up here. There should have been an offensive foul there, but it wasn't called. Lower has the ball, bringing it up court, moving left to right. Shot. Oh man, out of bounds off the Lower player. I think Lower's only scored 3 points in this whole half.
And that was a good attempt for a three-pointer there for Lower, but
very good, but she didn't take the shot.
Yeah. Just did not go in.
So I'm telling you, hey, listen, as we go forward with this, Wildwood is just pressing them. I mean, the way they're breaking Lower's press, they're open again. And she hits another three. Maddie McCracken is torching them. Excuse me, Macy McCracken is torching them right now. I tell you, this is what we call for bragging rights. And if you don't sit up here and make this a competitive game, it's not going to be a good summer. As Lower throws the ball away with 6 minutes and 14 seconds. I don't know, Chris. I don't know. If they don't sit up here and get a stop here and make a run, it could be an early night.
It could be. And is that ever called? Are the games ever?
Oh, no.
They let the clock.
No, let the clock run.
Correct?
The clock's
They just
run.
let the clock run.
Just let the clock run.
And what's the margin? What triggers that?
Oh, it doesn't. In basketball, no.
It's just kind of up to the.
Right, if you get smoked, you get smoked.
Okay.
Hey, listen, that's what it is. A schoolyard. Sadine Killian has the ball going back to Wilbur. Sophia Wilbur, she's really pushing them. I tell you, she's driving the Warriors right now. Matter of fact, Lower looks a little tired. They're fighting. I tell you, it's a jump ball. Sadine Killian is perfect. The ball goes to the possession hour goes to the Lady Warriors because they have possession. Now we'll go back to goes back to Lower, but it's Wildwood ball right now. And Wildwood's up by 16 with 5:46 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and there's a foul on Caitlin.
Coach Kniff looking pretty happy with this turn of events.
Yeah, well, I tell you, I got to give her credit. You know, she could sit down on the bench and drink Gatorade right now. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, as I'm looking at her, I mean, hey, she might need, if she needs a shower, I'd be shocked. Oh, nice shot. Nice rebound by McCracken in traffic. Macy's doing a tremendous job. Got to give credit, like I say, with credit's due. She has the ball. Nice spin move with the left hand and misses that one. Again, oh, and the foul. She hit the bucket. Wildwood is really starting to pour it on right now. I don't know.
listen, I don't know if a timeout's going to help Lower right now.
I'll tell you what, and if you hear one of us say Maddie McCracken instead of Macy McCracken, it's because Maddie is one of the crack announcers that we have here on the 98.7 The Coast staff. You've heard Maddie take us through the entire football season last year.
Yep.
And it's been doing great with basketball this year, and we look forward to hearing Maddie McCracken back on, back on the mic probably next week.
And she's good to go.
But meanwhile, her sister is handling things.
She's definitely taking care of business. And Wildwood is up by 19 with 5:29 to go. Lower. Olivia Lewis is bringing the ball up. Nice. They're still running the offense. I got to give Lower credit in every way. I mean, because they're taking shots. They're doing the right thing. They're rebounding. They're just not controlling the rebound. The Krakens come up. She stops, pops, nothing.
There you go.
Nice rebound.
Lower with the rebound.
Cara Ridgway. Cara Ridgway's in the game. Nice rebound she has. She can take the shot.
Another beautiful effort.
Nice. Beautiful. Cara Ridgway with the tray.
Nothing but net.
Nothing but net. Now if they start doing things like that, they have a shot to bring this back. If they can get 3 or 4 stops in a row and stick 3 or 4 threes, they're back in the game. But right now, it's 23-39, Lady Warriors, with 4:56 left in the fourth quarter. And once again, let's give some special love here as I go forward here with some of the sponsors that
absolutely.
we've had today.
It's a whole entire community that pulls together here to get us these games.
Yeah.
And first of all, we could talk about Radzieta Funeral Home.
Yes. Hey, listen, they do a tremendous job and everything that they're doing.
Because Radzieta takes pride in offering personalized services to each family, and Radzieta Funeral Home is located on Haven Avenue in Cape May Courthouse.
Yes, and let's not forget about Lucky Bones there at the foot of the Cape May Bridge as supports all local high school sports. As we resume back to the game, looks like Wildwood has their starting 5 back in the game right now, -1, but Pinishu's there. They're looking to close out the Tigers. It looks like they're running a little bit of a weed right now. Rebecca Pinishu is at the top of the key right now. Drive McCracken to Sophia in the lane. Oh, it's just sweet. I got to tell you, Angela Wilbur got the ball. Wildwood is starting to put on a little bit of a clinic right now. I'm telling you, they're not struggling. They're running the weave. They're making them. If there's anything I have to give credit where credit's due, the Wildwood Lady Warriors are doing a tremendous job right now and running their offense, making Lower Girl move their feet. Angela Wilbur is now controlling the pace down to Sophia Wilbur. She passes up the 3. They're looking for the die player. Angela Wilbur has the ball now on the right side. Rebecca Pinishu at the top of the key. They're looking for a shot. Right now, it looks like they're just taking the air out the ball. I just got to be honest with you. They look like they're taking the air right out the ball. And it's working. It's being very effective. They're not being that aggressive. And they're just looking for somebody to dive to the hole. And if they can dive to the hole, they'll be fine. Lower ball. Lower forces the turnover.
As you said, Lower's doing a lot of the right things.
Right.
They're showing good form.
Yes, they are.
They've just kind of run up against an opponent that's just outmaneuvering them just a little bit here.
No, they're running a nice offense. They're running a nice weave offense right now. It's a little bit of the Dean Smith model. Right now, Savannah Wareham misses the 3. Right. Sophia Wilbur has the ball, right side. Pitches to Angela Wilbur at the top of the key. She resets the offense for the Wildwood Warriors. Down to Rebecca Pinishu. Killian. She's calling out a play. Sophia Wilbur's calling out a play right now. Down to Angela Wilbur at the top. Back to Macy McCracken. Those M's will be tripping you up. Macy McCracken's doing a tremendous job right now. Savannah Ware's got good defense. Sophia Wilbur, Macy McCracken to Angela Wilbur, back to Sophia. That's the triangle right now. They're trying to run a triangle offense. Wildwood is doing right now. They're taking the air out the ball. There's almost and she fouls intentional. There's an intentional foul by Ainsley Reed. And right now, I'm sensing a little frustration in the game. Coach Douglas might be getting ready to empty a little bit of his bench right now. There's a timeout going right now, so they're going to redo some restructure with 2:21 left. Right now, the Lady Warriors 39 and the Lady Tigers 23.
And we'll bring it back in a minute or two, and let's send it back to the studio. In 30 seconds, actually, and you're listening to high school basketball right here on 98.7 The Coast. How you doing? Good. 2 more minutes. All right, we are back here at the Lower Cape May Regional Gym, and play is underway in the 4th quarter.
Angela Wilbur inbounds the ball to Sophia Wilbur. And we're almost at the 2-minute mark here in the 4th quarter, where Wildwood is dominating the Lady Tigers right now. Summerlin with the ball at the top. Wildwood is really running their offense right now. Angela Wilbur has the ball, and they're just looking to take the air out the ball. Oh, lower, almost steal, up, and a foul. Wilbur took a hard splash right there.
Yes, she did. Now, you know, I was just thinking, you know, there was a couple years ago, there was a movie called Sister Act. Do you think that with Sophia and Angela?
Yeah,
you think, we've got a good sister act going on here.
Yeah, they are. I tell you, they're running this little triangle pretty raw.
In the boys' game, we had the Bonners,
and yes,
and here we have the Wilburs.
Correct. And that's a foul right now.
As the clock stops at under 2 minutes, 1:54 remaining in the game.
Right. And now the Lady Warriors are in the penalty, so every time they're fouled, they're going to shoot free throws. So, Kadeen Killian misses the first of 2. And they're emptying the bench for the Lady Warriors with the 2 Wilbur sisters, Sophia and Angela, are coming out the game. Rebecca Pinshu coming out the game. Coach can be very, very happy with that.
Some nice applause for their efforts.
Summerlin coming out the game. You know, I tell you, the Lady Tigers put up a tremendous fight, but they were just up against a team that's been playing together far more than they have been playing together. She misses both. Rebound by Angie Nagel, who loses control of it. Savannah Wareham has the ball. They're playing, and they're shooting for 3. She just misses it. Violet Valley gets the rebound. Down to Savannah Ware. Back to Violet Valley. Carol Ridgway. Valley misses. Fatali misses. Angela Wilbur still in the game. She's the steadying force right now for the all the 4 girls that are on the court right now. The coach knows it. They know if they need to have somebody right now, they can go right to Angela Wilbur. Angela Wilbur she's a sophomore, so she's getting tremendous. She's getting tremendous work in knowing how to run this offense. The experience that she's getting, the experience that she's getting is only going to help her going forward here, because she's going to wind up being the primary ball handler for the Lady Warriors.
That's right. We will see a few Warriors graduate, obviously, but then there's going to be a different mix next year when these 2 teams meet.
Correct. But they're bringing the young ones along. Killeen, sophomore, misses 2, both foul shots here.
And with 1 minute on the clock.
Yes.
Lower has the ball.
Lower has the ball, but they're still playing hard. I have to give credit where credit's good. You know, Wildwood with an ill-forced turnover. She wasn't looking. Young lady wasn't looking, but at this particular point right here, it really doesn't much matter. Meredith Lynchuk checks into the game, and Coach Douglas is starting to let everybody else sit up here and play. You know, as the referee stops and then tell them to put the shirt in. But at this point here, with 55 seconds left, I don't think it makes a difference. So, They have a lot of work to do. They're taking the shots. You have to get, oh, she sticks a three. Meredith in the house, making it respectable.
Yep,
I only got my third. Hey, listen, you got to love that.
It's good to get that experience.
Yeah, you have. I tell you, I'm loving it.
And you never give up.
You never give up. Pinishu's in the game, and Nagel's in the game. They're just running the offense right now. They're really just running the offense. Gomez is in the game, getting time. You know, I'm appreciating what they're doing. I think she's ball handling a bit too much. Oh, and they call a foul. With 20.5 seconds left, they can pretty much pencil this particular one in, and there's not even about a debacle because right now they're up by 13 with 20.5 seconds to go, and they're shooting free throws. A dominant performance by the Lady Warriors right now, and Coach Kniff should feel very happy. Coach Douglas, their team played hard for the whole 32 minutes of the game. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Absolutely.
He just does not have the horses that he's used to having in years past.
No question about it.
I know that will come with experience, and that will come with them, you know, playing together more as a unit. And I look forward to bigger and better things from them. They'll be fine. They'll be fine as long as they just keep playing, you know, together, and even over the summer meshing together more. With 9.8 seconds left, it's 40-26 Lady Warriors. So, Chris, what are your thoughts, you know, as we got here?
Well, I was just thinking about how quickly seasons can go, and even though it seems like we just started, we're about 1/3 of the way through the season as the game ticks to an end.
It is.
So we're looking forward to more good basketball from both of these teams. In this particular situation, Wildwood came out handily on top.
Oh, yes.
You know, by the
yes.
score of 40-26.
They definitely did there. They really took it to them today, but then again, they played together longer, and it really showed. It definitely really showed. They have nothing to be ashamed of, and I know if they stick together, Lady Tigers stick together, they will do much better, and I look for bigger and better things from them going forward.
I'm just wondering, do we need to take a break and talk about who we would like to be the player of the game, or do we just want to go right into it? Because I think we're unanimous in thinking that it is
Macy
McCracken.
McCracken. I'm telling you, she's the one who held them together. She's the one who brought it up. She's the one who sat up here, and when they needed something, a bucket or something, they went to her. She's the one, when they were getting a little tight, they gave it to her. She was the steadying force for the Lady Warriors.
So as the Primo's Hoagie player of the game, Macy McCracken is going to get a $25 gift certificate and a T-shirt, and you can look for her photograph. Assuming I can track her down, and one of us can get that photo on the website, and the Coast Facebook page.
Yeah, no problem.
And
you got it. No problem. But as we go on and go forward here, 98.7 The Coast does all things sports. But you guys, tremendous job. I see the coach out on the floor and everything else. It was a good job there. But I'll let I'll let us take us home here, Chris.
All right, I think we're going to just give some credit first of all to the lower buildings and ground staff who helped us with our setup today and made sure we had everything we need. We really appreciate their hospitality here. I'd also like to thank Norm, who's back in Rio Grande on the board, making sure everything runs smoothly technically.
Norm in the house.
And we have Sam Garjoul running the camera for your live stream.
What's up, Sam?
For those of you who've been tuning in on live stream, so we appreciate Sam's efforts. Sam is a junior at Cape Tech in the communications program.
Okay. He's a senior.
Sam, I know that.
He's a senior.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm here for you, Sam. I got you.
And Sam is in my class. So how do I make that? How do I make that mistake?
That constitutes an A on my part.
It just means I want Sam to be in school for yet another year.
Yeah, I hear that too. There's nothing wrong with that.
Because such excellent work is provided by you.
It is.
Anyway, I think this is a good time for us to wrap it up. And our next game is going to be on the 24th, and I believe it is lower again, girls at Tech. At Cape May Tech,
Ooh.
and unless the schedule has changed, that's what we're looking at. So let's leave it at that. And
You're listening to 98.7 The Coast, and also you can listen to us on 106.3 WJSC. And remember, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, you have On the Town, where we do everything of anything. Take us home, Chris.
All right, it's been a pleasure working with you, Victor. So we're going to sign off from the Lower Cape Burt Tigers gym down here at Lower Township. You are listening to high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast.